When Eastern culture meets Western adventure in the high mountains of the Himalayas, expect the unexpected.
And I refuse to believe that this is not possible.
That is what we came for, right there. All right, well, this is Ski the Himalayas Season 3. This is the making of Series 4. Ski the Himalayas 2. I'm Ben Clark, joined by Jon Miller this morning. Hello, John.
How you guys doing today?
Yeah, you're getting the Not for Air story here. If you still want the full story, there's going to be some missing components that you're only going to see in Ski the Himalayas 2. All right, let's start. Hour 10 of hanging out in Hong Kong.
Getting some sleep in, getting some reading in. Life is good.
This will be coming up on almost 9 weeks I'll be spending in Nepal this year, so that's almost a 20% of my year, and just trying to get some things closed out before I head out there and have a good time with all our friends.
We've only got a couple more hours before we get on the plane heading towards Kathmandu. We are all thoroughly excited about that concept.
We're going to start the trip in a couple of days, so pretty psyched. Another day in life. That's right. So this is what we do. I mean, it's like we're just explorers. We go out, we find, we never know what's going to happen. John, how do you feel returning to Hong Kong, sitting in an airport year after year, knowing that in a couple of weeks, this is your reward?
And this is our third expedition together, and we've had some ups and downs throughout this whole process, but we're always so excited to go. And this is our dream, is to climb with skis.
You don't really know what's going to happen. Things can change while you're climbing up that you don't anticipate. Things can happen on your way down that you're not anticipating. October 15th, 2010, we are back in Nepal. It's the Kathmandu airport. Eric Dalton, Hari Mix, Jon Miller, and me, Ben Clark. Tried Ski the Himalayas Season 3 right here, starting it up. Psyched, we're gonna get these bags and see Karma, see all our guys. We're gonna go to Mustang and we're gonna climb, we're gonna ski. It's going to be awesome. So I love it because every time we come to Nepal, we get to visit with all our Nepali friends. Like here's Karma, our expedition liaison. Hi, I'm Hari.
Hari, not Harry, he's Hari.
Gilu, the man.
Yeah, Gilu.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Furi.
Fule even learned how to climb on this trip. You'll have to see that.
My district name is Silikambu.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Karma, good to be back, sir.
Yeah, voice of Chris Dalton, the shooter. We hung 10 days here last time with a broken ankle, and now that we'll hang here for maybe another couple of days. See if we can't kill a month.
It's like coming home a little bit.
Yep.
We just got in last night. Temperatures are really nice right now, not too hot. And we're just going to kind of do some paperwork today, do some repacking, go hit the town. We're currently surrounded by multiple hundreds of pounds of the lightest climbing gear known to man. A lot of our baggage is going to start heading up to Jomsom today without us. Gilu, kind of our head man, is heading up with Fule, and they're going to take a bus over to Jomsom, so they're going to take all this stuff with them, because getting these things, especially the ski bags, onto the airplanes are a little more entertaining when you really want to try.
And then Jomsom is where our expedition
one more expedition
starts.
in the Himalayas started, man. I cannot tell you how excited I am.
Yeah, Team Pomo Expedition. Yeah.
You always have to have a good name.
Pomo is, you know, the people that complain all the time, they wear nothing but black. Yeah. And they're postmodernists, so we were Team Pomo. We were complaining, non-fun having people.
A little prophetic, actually.
Yeah, as it turns out. This will be a fun trip. It's much more interesting, I think, to go with a larger group of people. Totally. We've been doing 2 or 3 people at a time, and now we got a bunch of buddies this time. I think it worked out really great. Ski descent than to be about the ascent, which will still be really challenging, but we've picked something that I think is going to be a lot more fun because it's less technical on the climbing side and more fun on the skiing side.
Absolutely. Now, it's Deepend on the right side. He's kind of the fixer in Kathmandu.
Yep.
For Babu.
And here's Hari and Karma. Karma is telling us about the Tika, which you'll see here later in this episode. He's just trying to get us ready for this huge festival. We're there in the fall, the high season in Nepal. And there's this festival called Daisan, which is eventually going to make it tough to get anybody to work. I just got nailed. This is very lucky, very lucky. So I was just walking down the street. This guy just tattooed me here, threw some flowers in my face, and he wanted some money. I think he should have given me some money. You never know what can happen in Tamil, and you just got to be ready for anything. It's this really clogged up, smoggy spot. This part will never make a film. There's a cross-dresser on the right. If you want to see that, you got to go back and pause it. Eric D in the back here just can't help himself.
And it's a whole different culture, and it's this amazing thing, but be ready.
It attracts some characters.
Including us.
Yep. So we're in the ShopRite in Kathmandu. We're going to do a little shopping again. Grab our general food for the mountain. Got snacks for the day, dinner for night, and of course, as usual, all the weird Nepali stuff that you can't pronounce and that God only knows what it's going to do to you. Sugar-showered coconut biscuits.
I don't even know what that means.
Flavor does that really translate too?
I don't know what it is. It's called a heart snack, and the taste is frizzy love. You ever had frizzy love before? Hey, here's Hari and Eric buying like legit stuff, real stuff that you can actually eat.
Don't melt in your pocket.
Go to Nepal, eat sugar. It works.
Tomatoes, mints.
Sui gift bag, assorted candies. What I like is that often in Nepal you get really great advice, and generally whenever it is that I'm turning for advice, I like to read candy bags, and this one says adopt advanced technology right here.
And
why not?
Macaroni and cheese. What has happened to Kathmandu? Oh. But it makes it easy to cook. It's nice, because we used to have to, whenever we'd come over here, we'd have to bring big duffel bags just full of food to eat. And now, you can have local dishes, you can have, good Italian pastas, you've got mac and cheese, ramen. And it's all reasonably priced. It's perfect. I love it. It makes life so much easier.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It makes it easier, although it's a little saddening in a way. It's kind of the globalization of everything.
Yeah.
But
Duracell.
Looking pretty good.
We used to come here and you couldn't find anything. It was like Pop-Tarts didn't make it over here until like the early 2000s, and now it's like you show up and people have sugar, chocolate, candy, everything you can possibly want. And now that we keep coming back to this grocery store, it's just unbelievable how much stuff you can get. Like all these American items and Western items are here that just never before existed in this market.
Snickers bars, Budweiser beer.
This is lunch, and maybe a dinner. Yeah, and this might seem kind of trivial to some people, but it's like, you gotta understand, we've been a lot of places where there just wasn't anything, and no one spoke English, there were no products you could buy that were normal, and now it's like Snickers, wasabi green peas, and we only spent, here we're about to see the total. $15,865. That is roughly $200 for 5 people for a week to eat up high. It's a pretty good deal.
You want known comfort food when you're up on the mountain.
Absolutely. Well, folks, stay tuned for more. We're going to have 12 episodes this season. This is the making of Not for Air stories from Ski the Himalayas 2.
We ski, it's POW, in the Himalayas at 19,000 feet.